Alright, so I got the Bonneville here. I'm at my parents' house for a few days, and I'm going to be completely detailing this thing today and kind of dialing it in a little bit more. But my mom's Focus, well, they hit a bear, so the thing got mangled. So it's at the body shop. Look at this paint. Holy hell. Look at that. Hopping in the camera here, gonna go take it for a quick spin. This is the XSE. This is the 4-cylinder, unfortunately. But it is, oh, this is just an SE, never mind. But it's super nice. It's got the upgraded wheels though. Look at the paint. These things are so sick. I really wish this was a V6 though. It might be. I don't know. I didn't look yet. But say goodbye to the Bonneville for like 10 minutes. Gonna go whip this thing. Check this out. So I really wanted one of these with the in the XSE V6 and the pearl white with the red leather. That would be a sweet daily driver, especially a sweet family car. They sound amazing with an exhaust too. The XSEs do with the V6. Randomly in my feed the other day, a video with one popped up in it with like a MagnaFlow exhaust with like a, I think a resonator deleter or something like that too. The thing sounded wicked. It sounded better than any other V6 I've honestly ever heard besides like a GTR. Check this thing out. Okay, well this, I'm gonna have to look. This might be the V6 because that was barely on the throttle. And if you guys know anything about Camrys, which a lot of people don't, they're a sleeper. The V6 Camry is pretty quick. Thing moves. Let's pull over and see, because if this is a 4-cylinder, it's pretty stout. But what I remember when I drove the XSE V6, it felt faster than this. But these things have a wicked nice 8-speed automatic transmission. And just look at this interior. All right, guys, I'm gonna go freaking lease the pearl white one with red leather in the V6 for like $450 a month is what I was quoted for the fully loaded one. I've never leased a vehicle, so my credit's not the strongest yet. That's the only reason the lease is a little high, but hey. No, it wasn't $450, my bad. It was like, that was a different car. That was recent. Look at that paint. I think it was around $400 for the Camry. I've checked a lot of cars. This is just a 4-cylinder. Thing gets up for a 4-cylinder. Holy crap. A naturally aspirated 4-banger. Okay. Thing gets up. I was like, that doesn't feel quite as good as the V6, but the V6 in these things actually hauls. It seriously hauls. It's definitely faster than an LS4 stock. Throw that sucker in sport. See what we can't get into. I love this car. I want to see if this sucker's got the 8. It's got paddle shifters too. Alright, so I got the Bonneville in here, got the front end jacked up. I love how it squats in the rear. Don't mind those stupid geese. Took care of the rust there. I'm waiting on the actual paint color to come. That was just a white that I had. So I actually ordered the exact coat of paint, so this is going to blend, and I'm going to sand it and blend it, and it'll be good. But I detailed the outside of it today. I detailed under the hood with the cover on, but now I got to detail without the cover to get the manifold there. But I got the brakes all clean. Look at the size of those. Pretty sure these calipers are bigger than my Grand Prix GXP. Maybe not, but I feel like they are. So I got those kind of blocked off clean, same with both sides, and I'm going to go ahead and start painting. I'm going to hit them with a primer, black primer, then black caliper paint, like 3-4 coats, and then, well, probably like 2 coats, and then like 3 coats of the actual color that my mom wants, which is right here. Can't remember where I put it. Now this stuff isn't even a high heat paint, but it actually stays on really, really good. I've always used this paint. So it's like a flat gray. It looks super, super good. hopping into Bonneville here. It's kind of weird coming out to a Bonneville. I've never had one. Just look at that color. Alright, got a little video here on the Bonneville today. Bonneville, I don't really know how it's pronounced, but just kind of doing a walk around of it. I haven't done that yet. Kind of just going over everything on it. And yeah, it's a cool car. I wrapped that thing in carbon fiber. Wrap at least. The steering wheel's got it. Like from the factory, the vents have it from the factory. It's pretty cool. There's a C4 Corvette right there for sale, right by my parents' house. But I'm going to get a haircut because my hair is ridiculously long. So here she is. Just kind of go over what the car is for you guys in this video, and next few videos we'll be doing some cool stuff to it. So it's a 2005 Pontiac Bonneville GXP. It's got the 4.6 liter North Star V8. It's got the 4T80E transmission, I believe. Sometimes I say it wrong. I know what it is. Sometimes I get it mixed up with like a 4L80E and stuff like that, but I think it's the 4T80E. But it's a strong transmission, not a strong motor. Kind of the opposite of the GXPs, where they have a strong motor and not that strong of a transmission. So this one has 205,000 miles on the body. On the current motor in it, with paperwork, has 70,000 miles as of like 5,000 miles ago. So that's good. And it wasn't just rebuilt, it's actually a different motor out of a 70,000 mile car with stronger gaskets in it and seals. So it's got the V8 badge, Bonneville, kind of like the same lettering as the Grand Prix. The issues with it, you can see the crack here on the rear bumper. I'm waiting on my paint to come in the mail. I ordered the exact paint and stuff, and I'm going to kind of crimp it together here. Use a little bit of adhesive to adhere it, and Bondo it, sand it, paint it. It'll be hard to tell that was ever there. Little scuff right there. It's all bone stock, even the suspension. Tires are pretty good. They're both 3/4 tread. It's missing these side pieces here, but I found the other one under the seat. So the other side has it, just not right here. I'll be getting one here soon. The wheels are not in the best of shape, but I did paint the calipers this flat gray. My mom really wanted them because I bought this for her. So I painted, I don't know if I painted the calipers that flat gray. My mom really likes it. She didn't like the red that it came with. I don't know why. I really liked it, but you know, it's my mom's car. And so I got her this, part of my, it's a gift I got for her. I got it for really, basically a steal of a deal. I paid $900 for it, running and driving. So, clean title, everything like that. Beautiful paint color, white gold clear coat or something like that. White gold pearl clear coat. It's got very little rock chips even. There's one right there. The rest you see are just bugs. Right here was all damaged because the headlight was smashed, so I got a new GXP headlight from a local guy from Bonneville's Unlimited here that specializes in these cars, and he also ordered me that side piece back there, and then he rebuild the cluster, the gauge cluster, because not one gauge worked except for speed, so that's good to go. And I did this, just some white paint I had, kind of touched it up because it was all damaged. And now we're gonna get a fender here sometime before winter. All new brakes. My dad's paying for it all because, you know, it's my mom's. He's gonna pay for it all. I'm gonna put it on. For her birthday, from him, he's gonna give me some cash. I'm gonna go get the windows tinted professionally. My mom loves window tint. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to get them tinted about 20%. I think that would look just stupid good on this pearl white color. I really want the wheels to be black, but she likes them. Right here there was a good amount of rust, which I I bondoed it. It's super smooth now. Can't even feel the difference really between the paint, besides the feeling of the Bondo is different. So I'm just waiting on my paint to come in the mail to paint. Then I'm going to wet sand and then polish, and it'll blend right in. Got a new gas cap on her, so she's good to go. I mean, the thing drives great. And this is the side blade piece I was talking about. It just pops off, but I screwed it on. Some people might not like that, but otherwise it just clips on, and that's not good. With adhesive and a clip, and it just falls off. So I'm going to do the same with the other side when it comes. But and then there's this little thing right there. But I mean, $900, you really can't beat it with a good motor, solid transmission. So the only things now, so the things we replaced were the headlight, which was $125. It's a GXP headlight. They're super hard to find. This rear side blade's coming in the mail. I just painted some stuff up there till my new paint comes, and we'll get the new fender. And yeah, so we replaced the headlight, gas cap, rebuilt the gauge cluster. That was $70. The gas cap was free. Here comes my dad now with some Freon to charge it. But yeah, so I'll catch up with you guys in a minute after we charge it, before we leave here and see what's going on. All right, well, he had to run back and get the top to those Freon bottles to puncture, you know, they're puncture that so you can pump it in. His is old and doesn't work. So yeah, here's what she looks like under the hood. It's not too bad. Strut towers are good in the front and in the rear. It's the first freaking thing I checked after that last Grand Prix I had, so I'll never check anything else first again. So under the cover's pretty clean. Everything's pretty clean. Kind of sucks because there's like no modifications you can do to these cars. But it's got the tan interior, the suede inserts, and it's actually a really nice car. It's got a giant trunk. It's got this aftermarket key fob here with the yellow button as a remote start, which is pretty cool. I didn't know about that until yesterday. When I was showing my mom the car, I pressed, I'm like, is this the panic button? And she's like, probably, try it. So I tried it and the remote started. We were so happy. Now I cleaned this light up. It's pretty clear. It was terribly foggy, like way worse than this one. But so now I got to clean this one up when I get home. But it's not bad under here. It's pretty clean. So yeah, it's a decent little car. I mean, for $900, I don't think you're gonna get much better than this. They were asking, I think, $1,400, which would already be a decent deal. But it's got good tires to get through the winter, and they only want it to get through the winter, and then because then she'll be getting something new in the spring, and I'll probably end up taking this car back. So stock exhaust, stock everything. I have a high flow cat at home, so when I take it to get tinted, that's getting put on, and it's gonna have a grumble to it. Yes, I said grumble, between a growl and a rumble. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get that in the tint on this car, and I can't find anything to lower this car. I want to lower it really bad when I get it back, but I can't find anything at all. Like, this is literally Grandpa No Mod. But it does cruise and it's fun. Exhaust, maybe a custom intake. Some new wheels, like fat wheels, some wide wheels, and you know, tint, and should be good to go. The thing's got a massive trunk. I'll try to show you guys here. Let's see if she'll remote start. It also, the coolant tank, the sensor in it is bad, so it says low coolant. And then the oil pressure gauge is still bad, because not the gauge itself, because the oil pressure sensor is bad. So we also have those on order. So my dad ordered, what did my dad order? He ordered the side blade thing with his card from the Bonneville guy. I ordered the coolant tank. It was like $55 on eBay, brand new, and it has the sensor in it. And I ordered the oil pressure sensor, and then what else? There's like a couple more things. Oh, the high flow cat, which I'm going to get put on. I think it'll just give a little bit more of a grumble. Yeah, see, it just remote starts and then shuts off. I was doing some research. It says the low coolant light that's on, it just keeps trying when you remote start it, and then it stops. So I was doing it again. Must just be issues with the remote starter then. Weird. I was doing research and it said if there's like low coolant light or anything like that, it has no engine light. Or if there's any issues with the evap, which there's not, but the low coolant light does come on. You have to, hit the mode button and delete because the sensor's bad. So I don't know if that causes it to shut off right away or what.